Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to an episode of The Drive-Thru. Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of The Drive-Thru. We are your weekly audio and visual digest of movie news and reviews. To my left this week, we are joined by the man fighting the fight for all the gluten-free at home and probably can't even remember what a Tim Tam tastes like, Warwick.
It's true.
Yeah. To my right is the man who needs no introduction, but he's the man with long hair.
Hey, I'm Jed.
And to his right, we have a special guest with us tonight, and he just goes by J-Ro.
Hey, J-Ro.
I haven't been here enough to get a trait yet. So.
No, we'll work on that. All right, so we'll start tonight with a little bit of movie news, I guess,
Movie
guys.
news. Let's
Little
talk
movie
about
news.
some stuff.
Cool.
In the headlines.
So first thing off the bat, a lot of positive reviews going around for Shazam.
Yeah. I mean,
It's fitting for us this week. We just saw the
We're a
other
little
Captain Marvel.
We're a little superhero themed today. I think.
Definitely. It's a superhero time of the year, I guess. But I want this movie to be pretty good, and I'm stoked it's getting some good reviews.
Cool.
Yeah.
You, Jared?
Me, yeah, I'm torn as to which way it's going to fall for me. Like, I don't know, off the trailers, like, I don't know whether it's going to be really good because of the humour or it's going to be too corny.
Yeah.
So I'm on the fence as to how it's going to be received.
Okay.
Generally,
They're comparing it to some pretty cool flicks.
I think,
Like,
What's the comparisons?
Tom Hanks is big.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And I love Freddie from it.
Yeah.
So if like, you know, I think the dynamic between Zach and Freddie's good. Like I'll dig it all. But if you get that kind of old 80s cheese factor in there with like some decent action, they're also saying there's parts of it where it's scary.
Right.
Like
okay.
legitimate scary that we wanted Venom to be, that it never got to.
Yeah.
Which is like not something you get from the trailer at all. But
Okay.
so they're gonna cut that, right? Because that's
No,
what they do
no,
all the
no,
time.
No. Well, you know, the thing is, they lifted the embargo off the reviews, like the early kind
Which
of
is a positive, right? That generally is like
yeah.
a really good feedback. I myself, I've said this for months now, I really don't like the casting of Zach. I can't. He's not my Captain Marvel, much the same way that Old Love in X-Men is not my Jean Grey. So
yeah. You wanted Cena.
I wanted John Cena. I will hold. Like, there is nothing better than seeing, like, I would love to see John Cena as as Shazam. Sorry, as Shazam fighting The Rock
as Black Adam.
as Black Adam. Like,
I mean, that would be pretty sick.
that would be
That
rad.
would be-
and like I just find the Shazam character, like, that is Cena, man. It's his
100%,
humor, like
yeah.
that
Yeah.
slapstick dorkiness.
I can't get past Zach looking like he's wearing a bodysuit. Like, I
Yeah.
just can't get past
How
it.
much of
Yeah.
that is a suit? Like, did he pump up a bit for it?
He did, yeah.
he did.
Because he
pump
looks,
up
did,
a lot.
the
but
suit looks very fake. Like, it
the
looks a lot.
proportions just
fake.
look so fake.
Yeah.
It's like if you put a
just
shirtless Zach next to a shirtless Henry Cavill, you'd be like, no. But like,
Yeah.
then if you put them next to each other in their respective superhero suits, like
Yeah.
it looks like you got them the same size suit and then packed it in
Yeah,
where
right.
you needed
Yeah.
to around Zach Levy.
Leading on from the Shazam news, what about the Black Adam news?
So we're gonna get Hawkman in there,
Okay,
and
cool.
some members of the JSA.
Yep.
So that it's funny that like that's the direction they're going to go to, his kind of the people he's got to come up against. We don't really know much about this flick, like how much of a role of like the antagonist he's going to take, but it's cool we got some like classic DC, heroes for him to kind of face up against.
Okay.
Well, I'm just glad they're finally focusing on some people other than Superman and Batman. Warner Brothers just relied on those two for too long.
Yeah.
And like, they're good. They're obviously two of the most well-known ever. But
And
it's
there's
like,
still
man,
the
just...
two that, like, I know what you want. You want some variants, but I still want my
Yeah.
Batman and Superman. But
Oh, so do I. So do I.
I just want good Batman and Superman.
that's right.
Which hasn't
Wait,
really
you
happened
haven't
for a
seen
while.
a good Batman? I mean, like,
I have, but not
Batman
for a
vs
while.
Superman. Like,
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
no?
No.
Okay.
Because I think if you count the movies, Superman, Batman total, there's been like, what, 10 or 15 movies just for those two characters alone.
Yeah.
So Marvel have shown that you can obviously, if
Spread
done
it.
right, you can use your lesser known characters and still succeed. So
Yeah, no,
hopefully
100%.
Warner Bros. Yeah.
I'm interested to see where
This is the
Black
start
Adam lands. I think it's going to be interesting, especially with like maybe the typecast of having Dwayne as your lead, because let's face it, Black Adam is a villain. Now we've cast someone as
Our penultimate good guy.
Yeah,
you
100%.
know, he's the hero of the modern age.
and it'll be interesting to see how they take and where they take that character.
He's never played a flat out villain, has he?
No, but like as an actual villain, like
Yeah.
you're coming
not
into
since like the CGI abomination that was
the
the Scorpion King.
Oh, hey,
yeah.
Jeez.
let's
In the Mummy 2.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, I'm interested to see that. In casting news, I guess we could talk about another DC film here. Like we got what's this three DC films straight off the bat. We've got some new characters coming into Suicide Squad. Plus, we've seen that Will Smith, obviously, he's
out.
far too busy with being a genie.
That's right.
Do we know who the new Suicide Squad characters are yet?
Is it confirmed?
Because I haven't heard
Idris
much
Elba?
about it. So.
I know.
But aside from him, like
Oh,
any
yeah,
of the
right.
other
Well,
teams,
we've got
yeah.
Idris Elba. He's our new
Deadshot.
Deadshot.
I'm happy
And
with that.
He's great.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm fine with the casting.
Shout out to Idris Elba. Your Squarespace ads are phenomenal. Just quietly,
Haven't seen them.
haven't you?
No.
Do yourself a favor.
Check
They're
out-
hilarious.
So I was going to say something about Suicide Squad.
We got
You go.
we've got Polka Dot Man.
Oh, really?
We've got Polka Dot Man and who's the shark guy from Flash?
King Shark.
King Shark. We've got King Shark as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he'll look like the Flash, but probably look a bit better, I guess, with a bit more budget
Like
behind,
he looks
behind
great.
his effects.
He looks great in
So,
the Flash. So.
For a TV show,
Yeah,
he did
sure.
he did
He
look
looks
pretty
like a
good.
big street shark.
Do
was
we know,
huge, like,
is
he
this a
know-
continuation of the previous Suicide Squad, or are they just going to reboot it?
I think it's a soft reboot.
It's
isn't
going
it?
to be
Just
well.
rebooting?
I'm
'Cause
sure
I really hope it's just a complete reboot.
we'll have to have.
I thought that's sort
Well,
of
it's
continuing,
Margot.
but kind of
Yeah.
disregarding the first one a bit because she still exists, but
Well,
she's
Margot
not-
Robbie's not going to be in it.
Isn't she?
Jared Leto, no, they said Birds of Prey will just probably be her next thing, and they want to. James Gunn said he wants to sort of make this separate and different.
Yeah.
Rick Flag, he said probably won't come back either. Jared Leto's Joker, so I think it's just going to be
Its own thing.
another movie, but all new
Yeah.
faces.
Which
So,
is probably a good thing.
All right.
yeah.
Anyway, I mean, it just
So-
suffers from Warner Brothers
It's going to be interesting.
doing Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
I just wish they had a thought of a better title than The Suicide Squad. As opposed to The Suicide Squad. I hate when they do that. Where they just have.
Is that what they're doing? To the
At this point, that's what it's called. The
Alright,
Suicide
It's
Squad.
going
It's
to
like,
be
come on,
Suicide Squad.
give us something. Give us a subtitle. or
Yeah, I
something.
mean, they're
like-
giving the
Something.
people what they want, the same that Fast and Furious did for years. You know, just so shout out to Fast and Furious.
Fast Five, The Rock's best appearance.
On the back of that DC news. Oh well, before we move on, I actually think Idris will be cool. Yeah, I'm psyched. I think
when you say not cool, like,
yeah, true.
yeah, he's.
I think he'll like. I mean, I love Will Smith, but
Mm.
Will Smith was not the right Deadshot for me.
No,
He's like this charismatic hero dude. He's meant to be a villain.
he's meant to be suffering.
Like he's
yeah. Not trying to get him.
was
on the
not the
knees.
right casting choice. Idris Elba, yeah.
on the back of a little bit more DC news before we move away from
But
it.
not really.
Arrow done.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely got a little Grey's Anatomy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did like the first two
Yeah.
seasons. And
Yeah.
then,
It
like,
peaked. I think peaking at like season 2 when you have the fight between
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke and Arrow. Like
Yeah.
it's hard
That
to come
was
back
good.
from that.
Yeah,
You know,
for
like,
sure.
and obviously seeing the expansion of like the the DC TV universe,
Yeah.
like with Flash doing really well, and then Supergirl coming in, and then
It makes you wonder where Arrow could still exist within the Supergirl, Flash, Batwoman.
That's what
world.
I'm curious.
Like,
Are they still gonna? Is
Is
Stephen
it gonna
Amell
pop
still
up?
going to pop up in the other shows,
Yeah.
or are they going to be? Are they done?
It's
like,
funny. You think
the
if
actors
he
in
hasn't
those
got like
roles?
that constant paycheck popping in for like one episode per series
Hmm.
and staying in shape, might not be the.
So what was the main reason for Arrow cancel? Was it ratings, or was it just the creative
It's
decision
always
from
got to
the?
be ratings.
it's
right?
ratings
Well,
because
it's ratings?
it's I think they said the last season did just over 1 million views.
Season 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they opened with 7 and it was like under 500,000 viewers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they were just like, I think they just run its course. I was excited about it. I mean, like, when Arrow originally got released, I thought it was really cool. I'll be honest, I haven't kept up to date with it at all.
No, I think I stopped after season 3. It's going
It
downhill.
was one of those things for me where I pretty much binged as much as I could take, and then the fact that Flash was being released made me watch a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I stopped pretty quick.
Yeah.
I can't stick on to a multi like a TV series that is multifaceted between other TV series.
Yeah, it's too much.
I can give it to you in my cinematic movies, in my Marvel and my DC universes, but the TV gets a bit too much for us. We got the Brightburn trailer.
Yeah,
as well.
so sticking
Second
with
James Gunn
James
and
Gunn.
a little bit of a DC thing because
Yeah.
it's very Superman-esque.
Yeah, so Brightburn. This one took me a little bit by surprise. I definitely did not realise not to watch this in the middle of the night with no lights on and like staring at my screen.
It's scary, man.
Yeah.
It looks scary.
It's awesome. Superhero and horror. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been done, like mixing those two genres that
Yeah.
you wouldn't normally put together. So
Yeah, no, I'm interested to see
stoked.
where it goes.
It's so like ridiculously Superman-esque too. We got Red Cape. We got like hitting in the farm.
I think they've
Looks-
flat out said they've used that as their premise.
Yeah.
Like they basically said,
This little indestructible
We're gonna
kid
use-
who moves
Yeah.
crazy
what if Superman
fast.
was evil,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Is,
Yeah, it has a little bit of like I don't know what James Gunn's role in is, if he's directing or if he's a producer or something like
I
that.
think
but
he's just producer.
producer. It's
Like-
got a bit of a Slither look to the trailer, like just the general.
I think, does he have a
Colour
brother? 'Cause I think I saw it was written by someone else.
It was written by 2 other Guns.
Yeah.
Right, son of a gun,
So I think he
And
must be
then
a producer.
What
and
I'm
written
interested to
by
see is
siblings.
he has another brother
who's in
that
Guardians.
doing
of the
Guardians.
Galaxy,
It seems to be in everything that he does.
Oh, Sean Gunn.
Yeah,
he
that's
does,
So I'm kind of seeing.
So does that mean
pops up in there?
Michael Rooker's going to have to show his face at some point? Michael Rooker's a frequent Gunn friend and collaborator,
sure,
so I like Michael Rooker.
Overall, yeah, I'm excited. I think it's
Yeah.
definitely it's made my
looks
list.
really good.
It's
Yeah.
like one of those ones that I know is going to scare the piss out of me, but like I still want to go see it, and which is big.
I wonder how many parents will take their kids and superhero movie and not realise that this isn't actually a kids movie.
Yeah, you can't have that kind of confusion anymore.
And when is
surely.
it due out as well?
I think it's mid this year, right?
Mid this year.
No.
Mid this year, somewhere. Another trailer that came out. There was a teaser a couple of weeks ago, but Tolkien,
Yeah.
which I think is an interesting concept for a film, because I don't know why you would make a film about Tolkien
Yeah.
personally, but the trailer's interesting. I got time for it. I'll check it out.
It must be like similar to like the Finding Neverland with Johnny Depp kind of thing.
And was it Goodbye Christopher Robin? That's
Yeah.
about, I think, A.M. That's about
Yeah.
the author as opposed to Christopher Robin, which was about more poo and stuff directly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, I think it looks interesting enough. It's grabbed my attention.
It makes sense. Like one of the most well-known like fantasy worlds is Middle Earth.
I thought it was going to be a
Rings.
series at first. When I heard,
And like
I thought it lent itself to series.
from what I know,
more
he had a
than film,
pretty
but-
interesting life. So
Yeah, I don't know much about him. I know his work, but
I know he
I don't know much about the person.
did a lot of stuff before
The
he
man
wrote
himself,
books,
so-
or during writing the books.
I just
but
knew
yeah.
that the books were for his kids
Yeah.
when he wrote them for his children.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting watch. Speaking of realms, Game of Thrones season 8, new
Yeah.
trailer. I'll be straight up, not up to date with Game of Thrones.
No, I am. I started at season 3.
Yep.
We binged it, and then we were ready for season 4. And I don't think I've been outside of 12 hours of an episode releasing. I'm on it.
Well, I'm going to be really in the minority. I've never watched Game of Thrones
Watched
in my
it?
life.
You've
I've
never
never
watched
even
a
watched
single
a minute
episode?
of, not an episode.
Hasn't even watched a trailer for it.
No. I just watched the nude scenes and that's it.
Is this
Seen
strictly
everyone.
you just like, I don't want to watch the thing that everybody watches?
No, it's more just the fact it's full fantasy. Same with Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, just that fantasy genre is not really my genre. So those things in general just never grabbed me.
Yeah.
Things like when Mortal Engines came out, that whole... Yeah, there's very few movies like that that really grab me.
Sure.
The full fantasy stuff.
I was similar too, and I was sick of people talking about it. And man, that first season goes down a tree,
Real tree.
and then it doesn't let up.
No, I think it's a tense
Yeah.
TV show the whole time, and there's a lot to take in. Like
Yeah.
you talk about like Arrow and how the expanded universe and that. Like,
Yeah.
this is an expanded universe within a TV
Yeah.
show that
There's
is
so
just
many
like...
families and
Yeah.
houses to
Yeah.
keep up with, but like
It's-
the production, like it's next level. So it keeps your interest and it doesn't let you get away. 6 episodes,
Yeah, that's all we're getting.
Yeah.
Was that it? The whole last season? Only 6?
feature-length episodes.
Okay. Because I know they took an extra year to make it. They
Yeah.
said it was going to be
It's been
massive.
a long 2 years.
Budget
but,
would have been
let's do it.
ridiculous for it.
I'll tell you what, shout out to HBO for the one time, just because they pretty much changed the landscape for like television.
TV shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Because like, if it wasn't for them, basically downloading TV shows was purely based on like their
Getting
product,
their stuff.
getting their stuff.
Which turned into
To Netflix turned into streaming, on-demand streaming. So props to them because they basically flipped TV on its head.
Yeah.
So,
Plus, TV shows general, they didn't used to have that big budget compared to a movie. HBO has been one of the ones with Game of Thrones, Westworld, some earlier stuff
Breaking
that's
Bad?
really been, throwing money in.
no, who did that?
HBO wasn't Breaking Bad. That was CBS. I think.
Oh, well, other people do it too.
Yeah.
But like, really actually putting money into a TV series rather than just movies. And like, it looks good.
Yeah, no, 100%.
They've had some great
I've
shows.
I've messed with HBO for a while.
And then the next thing, they're doing the prequel Game of Thrones series, right? I know that's happening.
It's,
Like-
I think it's prequel, but it's not related to the Game of Thrones events. It's just set in the
'Cause
same
I think it's set a
world,
couple of centuries before, isn't
like
it?
ages
way
before,
ahead.
but not related.
But does that feel like something that's just a bit of a... They got to make some more money out of it. Game of Thrones is massive.
But, like,
How
it's
can we
not
keep it
bad.
going?
Like, you're talking this massive like fantasy world that's been created, and we're just looking at this little 20 years worth of events sort of thing.
For sure.
And I guess without
Game
the
of
constraints of
Thrones.
the books, they can do what they want, I suppose.
Yeah.
So-
And he's like, I've got a
little
bunch
bit
of
of
this
source
stuff that you
material.
didn't use. Can we make a prequel and I'll work it into that?
Yeah.
On the back of that, speaking of like TV being flipped on its head, Cobra Kai started as like a YouTube thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was... Yeah,
So-
YouTube read it.
Obviously now a second trailer for the second season. I haven't checked it out. I know it's like 80s Karate Kid-esque. I should probably be on board.
Yeah.
Were you a Karate Kid fan?
I was a
back in
Karate
the day.
Kid
Yeah,
fan. Yeah,
same.
of course
Like
we were.
we all grew up in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not yet.
Well,
but I think
not
we're a bit
quite.
older than you.
Not quite the 80s.
But yeah, so I've only watched some of it, but then I loved it.
Yeah.
Like I was like, man, I can't wait to watch the rest of season 1.
All right, cool.
And yeah,
You seen any of it? No.
No, I haven't seen any
All
of
right,
it.
cool. That's on the to-do list for for us,
Us, yeah.
for all of us.
But is trailer 2 is it just going to be another YouTube series?
I'm not sure. I assume so because
Yeah, it is.
YouTube's really
so you
trying.
have YouTube Red.
no, they're now
Then now
they've
just on-
now been put up for free.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
Go
I'm not
watch.
paying for YouTube.
So, go watch Cobra Kai on YouTube now.
Yeah, and I saw Kreese is in the trailer for 2, so I'm stoked that another original actor from the original movie's back.
Cool.
Looking a bit old, but no, it'd be cool to have Kreese in it as well. And
Yeah, wicked.
I love to get. Now we're just going to get Elizabeth Shue back.
That's right. The next Karate.
At least get her to pop her head in somewhere. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right, that's it for news.
Let's get into Captain
We'll
Marvel.
get into our
the
movie.
meat and potatoes.
We'll get into the movie review.